Hello and welcome to Holdredge Crusade. This is Holdredge. We last time you probably saw him was in the 50 levels of a Paladin, and this is where he is now. He is level 65. The following video, I'm kind of putting this intro in the beginning of the video. We'll go through, everywhere he's gone since level 50, kind of going through all that and whatnot. But I kind of wanted to add this to the beginning to kind of, see where I'm going to go with this character in the future. So I'm going to turn him and his ranger friend here into a series. I'm going to probably add a bard to the group. So we have a trio, and we're going to do the rest of the levels 65 to 120 as a trio in the game. Doing the roll-ups, kind of like how I've been early on, right? 1 to 50. You're hitting a level every few hours, right? Maybe less, maybe 2 an hour. But now at this higher level, it's it's 2 or 3 days in between. There's I'm burning lessons each time, and it's just the time between levels is a lot longer. And I've been recording every ounce of footage in between just in case something cool happens. And typically, not much cool happens in in Everquest when you're grinding, right? Everything's very controlled, and there's very little to worry about. So I'm going to start at 65, doing the series of taking a trio through the rest of the game. And we'll each video will kind of be focused on leveling locations and kind of things like that. A little bit more educational than me dinging 50 times in a row really fast. So we'll do that. I'll probably still be recording a lot of the stuff, and then I might do like some speed up videos. I'm trying to figure out how I can speed up a video like 2000%, then re-render it so that I can do voiceover on it. And then once I get that fully figured out, I might do it like that for some of these things. But yeah, 65 now. We're doing well. This is not going to be a solo self-found series or anything like that, like the self-found that I have on all my other characters. This guy has all kinds of loot from Nomagard that is just set. He's set for life. And the ranger here, she's got raid loot from Velos and stuff like that. So they're not doing bad. We're gonna add a bard. I have a bard at 61 right now. So once I get him to 65, I'm probably gonna level lock these guys to 65 right now, and then level up the bard with them and just grind that out really quick and get that going. And then the trio will then continue and go from there. So please enjoy the following portions of the video where we go through everywhere we've gone from level 50. So we start off our adventure heading toward Howling Stones. This is one of the premium undead zones in Kunark, so we start there. Then we, a little bit of a while into it, we start killing everything, and our first level is achieved right about here. There we hit 51. From here, we just keep grinding. We're currently solo at the moment. Then we found the Golem Master right here. He's one of the names. I've never actually seen this one right here at the Zone Inn. So went ahead and killed him. The rogue is kind of a nuisance the whole time we do this, right? She is always engaging beforehand. And if I turn myself into a puller, she doesn't engage until about 50%. It feels like a bug, but we continue going through the Golem Master here. It kind of takes a little while because of our Paladin DPS is not that great. And after a significant amount of beating him with a mace, he's just about to die. And there we go, and we get a ranger offhand. And then we're about to hit 52, which we stayed in the same kind of area. Didn't take long to get to 53 after that. And then 54, right about here. And then 55. This was a bigger pull. I thought I was going to actually die here, and I started to panic during this right here, because it was we had gotten the 3 plus the 4th that I was just like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be something we're going to win. And as you can see, we're getting our HP kind of chunked down, but the Paladin is really good at being able to get out of these kind of situations, which is something that has really been helpful leveling this character. And yeah, we're just chain healing. You can see our defensive skills going up. This is where I start to kind of panic. I'm at 47% health, right? And I'm hitting Armor of Experience, which is a kind of it's like a rune for a certain amount of hits. I think it's like 10 hits, and then it goes to a different rune, and then so on and so on. So I was trying to like keep the damage down. We got one of them down. So at this point, I'm still using Ghoulbane as my primary weapon, because it is that much, that's that powerful, right? And then I guess I'm panicking, right? I'm at 18%. I'm trying to hit Staunch Recovery, which is kind of like Lay on Hands. And then we get down to like 7%, and I had to use Lay on Hands since it's instant, and I couldn't get Staunch off. So it's very risky. I did not anticipate being able to make it through this fight, honestly. And then we keep going through here, trying to finish these off. But at this point, we've got it pretty much under control. The rogue mercenary is probably the best for this kind of situation, because of the amount of damage that she does compared to the other mercenaries. The tank mercenary just didn't have the damage output, and it wasn't really needed, right? Paladin is probably the only class in game that can probably tank and main heal a group without having to really worry about that kind of stuff. And then we're just going to finish this guy up here. Pretty much set in stone at this point that we're going to win. And this is, I think, a placeholder for a name we kill later on. And pick something up. I think it was, I picked up a monk weapon from the name that spawns in the corner right around this area, if I'm not mistaken, but I think I cut all that out. There we go. And you can kind of see how low the Paladin DPS is compared to the Rogue by the little damage meter over there on the side. 36 DPS for the Paladin and 96 for the Rogue Mercenary. So, this would probably be difficult without a Mercenary. And we wrap this kill up here. And we move into the next kill, which is the Bile Golem, and we hit 55. From here, we're going to get up into 56. Right there, we got 56, killing that thing. And then I left this in. I thought this was, this fight was worth leaving in, because I messed up. I got overzealous. You can see Lay of Hands is down. We're at 4 mobs right now. And these are majority, there's like 2 live, 2 undead. If you can look at my spell set here, I don't have Root memorized. I don't have, I think I only have like one stun. And I think I have mostly AoE or undead nukes memorized. So we get down to 3. And I think, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty easy, right? I can just fall off, heal up. I'm chain super healing. Then I didn't notice it at the time, but we got another ad who's beating on us from behind. And then the name, I believe that one is the named right there. Yeah, the Crypt Devourer, right? And he is just like hammering away on us. Hitting in 132, I think, or 152 is the max hit. And it's just getting pretty bad. There's only 3 mobs here, so, you know, we're thinking we're gonna be fine. So, you know, just keep going through here. There's 2 live mobs, 1 undead mob. So that's... My focus was mostly fighting undead mobs, but... so I wasn't as prepared for this. And I'm trying to get super heal off. Just pretty much chain healing this. And then we get another ad from behind who harm touched us. There we go. Harm touched us for 500-ish. And now we're like screwed. this is I start panicking. I got nothing. I got all my... I even used staunch at some point, I guess. And I get it. And... oh, we died. So we died because I was fighting in the hall and I didn't pull back, right? And there's roamers that go around this area. And this is the first death I think Holdredge had the whole time. So we got to 56. Then I came back and cleared it up and we got here. Now we just got 57. And then now we moved on to Vexar and we got 58 right here. And then we hit 59 right here. And as you can see, I'm also not solo anymore. I have a ranger that I'm doing with, and I kind of explained that in other parts of the other videos. But we stay in Vexar for a little while. It's a great zone. Right here we hit 60, killing the same spot. This is probably one of my favorite spots in the zone. Right here we get 61. And we're still in Vexar. Now we moved over at 60, for 61 to 62, we moved over to Cryptid Decay. And this is a phenomenal zone. These first few mobs, they look like little zombies, right? There's the 62. But they're you know, live mobs, so they're not undead. But these things here, these Pestilence, Death Knights, and stuff like that, these are all undead. So now we got to 64. And we stayed here in Cryptid Decay for a little while, and then we went off to Barren Coast, actually, to get 65. And kind of wrapped it up there for this video. So that is another 15 levels of a Paladin in Everquest. We ended up picking up the Ranger along the way, just because I wanted a little bit more DPS in my... in my thing, and I needed a ranger for another video. So, you know, I think earlier in the introduction I kind of covered, going forward, this guy's going to have his own video series with, you know, individual videos. I'm going to use him more of it's going to be a trio. They're going to kind of like go through and test out zones before I get to him with other characters and see how they can, you know, how they can handle it and whatnot, and see how that's going to work out before I get there with other characters. Just because I want to kind of streamline other series and use these guys for experiment, and the Paladin is the perfect tank for that. I would say the Paladin is the best group tank that I have experienced so far in the game. Honestly, it has been quite an experience up to this point. Being able to, like, I have a healer mercenary out now, but being able to pretty much solo and then pull out a rogue merc to supplement my damage has been a phenomenal way to play. I'm gonna have to try it on a Shadow Knight. I'll have to make a Shadow Knight and try to solo up, you know, the same way, 1 to 65, and see how that works out. Maybe that'll be a whole another series I'll do, but it's been interesting with the Paladin so far, and you know, it's gonna be fun. I've already gotten a few episodes of their post 65 stuff recorded and ready for editing, and it just took me a while to get this this video kind of all edited out and set up right. It's very time consuming, right? I have, I think, 42 hours. It's about how, no, not 42. That's the monk. The Paladin has 28 hours from 50 to 65 of recorded time. I believe I condensed that down to just under 30 minutes, and then this is going to make it a little bit over 30 minutes, but it's a lot of recordings, and a lot of those levels are the 60 plus levels. I think there was 2 or 3 hours in between getting 61 to 62 and 62 to 63, that kind of stuff. So definitely it's going to take longer, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going to make them their own thing also. So it is what it is. This is it. So, I hope you enjoyed it, but leave a comment, let me know, and we can go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.